welcome back to my channel. On this episode, I'll be answering your most frequently asked questions about the requirements when you're going for a cabin crew interview. I've been receiving a lot of questions through your PMs and your comments here on YouTube, so I decided to compile all of them and try my best to answer them in this video. Please note that from here on, when I say international airlines, it means that I'm pertaining to the big three, so just to avoid any confusion. So if you're ready, I'm ready, let's get started. So the number one most common question that I've been receiving from you guys is the height requirement. I understand the confusion about this because international airlines don't really post a height requirement or a minimum height requirement. What they usually post is that you have to pass the reach test, which is 212 centimeters. So it doesn't really matter if you feel that you're quite short, you're below 5'4" or 5'3", which is the local airline requirement here in the Philippines. Like for me, I'm only 5 feet 4 inches, but I passed the reach test. So all you have to do is reach 212 centimeters and you're all good. Second question, what is the age limit when it comes to international airlines? Or local airlines for that matter. In the past, local airlines usually stipulate in their requirements that the minimum age should be 24 or 25. But from what I have noticed in the past openings, they have removed this specification. I don't know the reason for that, but I would assume that as long as you pass the other stipulated requirements, you can go for the interview. As for the international airlines, they do not really mention anything about ceiling age. However, they won't be accepting anybody who is below 21 years old. So this is like sort of a good news for those who are in their late 20s but would still like to pursue a career as a cabin crew. I've personally met cabin crew who are in their late 20s, like 29s or early 30s, who have newly joined the company. Are visible moles on the face going to be a problem when I go for my interview? I personally have over 20 moles on my face, but they're quite small and can be easily concealed. For big and raised moles on the face, there is a chance that the recruiters will ask you for a photo of it, which will then be submitted to a relevant department of that airline. There is no definite yes or no to this question. I cannot really tell you that yes, it's okay, you're gonna pass the interview, or no, you're not gonna pass because you have a big mole, because this all depends on the recruiter and the person who's gonna check the photo that you will be submitting. Another common question that I've been getting a lot is that I have a scar on my face, my arms, my wrist, or my leg. Let's start with the face. Common scars on the face could be acne marks or a scratch or a chicken pox mark from the past. If it can be easily concealed, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think that it could be a problem. Basically, any scar that cannot be concealed by makeup should be declared, and it will follow the same procedure that we've talked about in the moles, where you'll take a photo and it will be submitted to a relevant department. Scars on the legs, I don't think it could be a big issue when you go for the interview because anyway, once you start flying, you'll be wearing stockings all the time. The basic rule here is that any body marks or scars should be declared to your recruiter. Next question, I am married or I am a single mother. Is it okay? There is no single status entry policy in any of the international airlines. However, there is one local airline here in the Philippines that stipulates in their requirements that female applicants must be single while their male applicants are preferably single. I don't really agree and I don't really understand the reason behind this, but as for single mothers who still wish to pursue a career as a cabin crew, this is a good news for you because most international airlines don't really care if you're single mother, if you have a kid or not. As long as you pass the other requirements that they ask of you, then it should be fine. Is false teeth or tooth gaps okay? Local airlines specifically mention in their requirements good set of teeth. I say it with quote and unquote sign because what does it really mean when you say good set of teeth? For local airlines, they're a bit more strict when it comes to this. They prefer straight natural teeth, so removable dentures are not allowed. I guess implants or fixed bridges could be alright, but it all depends on the recruiter again. There's no point of hiding this from your recruiter because anyway, once you go for your medical, you're gonna go for a dental checkup, so they will really see if you have any removable dentures. I guess if it's at the back, molars, it should be okay, but I guess front dentures, front removable dentures is a big no. As for tooth gaps, as long as they're not visible when you smile, it should be okay. So meaning if you have any tooth that's been removed from your molars, it's okay, but no tooth that's been removed from the front. I have eyesight problems, meaning I wear eyeglasses, or I have hearing problems. Am I gonna pass the medical? Local airlines are much more strict when it comes to this requirement, because they specifically again mention in their requirements that you need a good eyesight. As for the hearing problems, both local and international airlines are strict about this. In fact, when I went for my medicals for the international airline, there were a couple of applicants who did not pass the medical because they have hearing problems. You will undergo a hearing test, so if you fail that, of course, your application will be put on hold. What major should I take up in college so that I can pursue a career as a cabin crew? The answer to this question is really any major that your heart desires. I'm from the nursing background, and I've met a couple of crew who are from engineering, architecture, IT background, etc. So that only proves that you can land a job as a cabin crew even if you come from any other field. But of course, a background in customer service will always be an edge. I haven't finished college, but I want to become a cabin crew. Again, like what I said in the previous question, if you come from any customer service background, it's gonna help you. However, airlines would require at least 2 years minimum of college degree. Am I required to enroll myself to a cabin crew school before going for a cabin crew interview? Before I answer this question, let me tell you something. Once you get hired by an airline, they will train you with their own standards and procedures. So before they even release you for flying, they will ensure that you're equipped with enough knowledge and skills that you will need to take care of your customers. Now the question is, do you need to enroll yourself to a cabin crew school? I am not for or against going on trainings, cabin crew trainings or whatsoever. But if you feel that this is going to increase your confidence or it's going to help you out in your interview, then go for it. There you have it. Those are your frequently asked questions. These are the questions that I've been receiving from you, from PMs and comments. Hopefully, I was able to answer the questions as clearly as I can. If you think that there are more questions that haven't been addressed in this video, again, feel free to send me a message on my Instagram account or in the comments. And once again, if I compile a lot of questions, I'll be making a part 2 of your frequently asked questions. If you enjoy my videos, please feel free to share this with your friends who are also interested in becoming a cabin crew. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you get notified once I post new videos. This has been Days with Kath. I'll see you next time. Bye! Babe, basta. Are visible moles on the face going to be a problem when I go for my interview?
Of course not at all.
So if you enjoy my
videos, please feel free to share with your friends that wants to become a cabin crew. So don't forget